In the spring of 1942, the Yakovlev Design Bureau would begin work on a new long-range fighter. This fighter would later become the Yak-9 and would become the most produced Yak fighter aircraft, with 16,769 aircraft built from the years 1943 to 1947. The Yak-9 sported a lighter wing composite and a bubble canopy, greatly increasing the pilot's visibility. The armament consisted of one nose-mounted 12.7mm UBS machine gun and one 20mm SHVAK cannon that fired through the propeller hub. One variant of the Yak-9 was the Yak-9T, or heavily armed as it's translated to. This variation of the aircraft was armed with a 37mm cannon that was mounted in the engine. The NS-37 cannon had 30 rounds and also had a firing rate of 250 rounds per minute. To accommodate this large cannon, the cockpit was shifted back 40 centimeters. Of course, this affected forward visibility negatively, but the overall performance hit of the larger cannon was negligible. The Yak-9T was capable of holding its own against German fighters, all while packing a massive punch. The Yak-9 series of aircraft continued to see service after the Great Patriotic War. Many Soviet satellite states were supplied with Yak-9s, including North Korea, where it would go head-to-head with American F-51D Mustangs. Throughout its service, the Yak-9 proved itself to be a very capable aircraft, earning much praise from its pilots. Many Yak-9 pilots would become aces, with a handful of them scoring over 50 kills. Hello everybody, Wolf back here, and welcome to this first look video of the brand new collector's aircraft with IL-2 Great Battles, the Yak-9 and the Yak-9T. We are currently taking a look at the Yak-9, which sports a 20mm cannon and one UBS machine gun. Both are forward firing, as you can see there. The aircraft looks really nice, very well modeled it would seem, and if we hop into the cockpit, it looks pretty good. It's one of the few Russian aircraft we have in game that actually have a bubble canopy. The only other ones I can think of off the top of my head is the LA-5FN and the Yak-1B. So the bubble canopy just makes a world of difference. And combined with the brand new lighting system with reflections and all, I have to say this looks really good. And we can see the reflections on all the gauges as well. We'll do a nice slow look at the canopy here. Fairly standard fare for your Yaks. Although I would say it looks a bit more polished than a lot of the other Yak variants. Let's give it some throttle and start that engine up. There we go. A bit more refined, as you would expect with later variants of aircraft, but overall, the modeling in this aircraft looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and taxi. Let's be sure. It's airfield. Yeah. We'll go ahead and taxi this aircraft. Like pretty much all Russian aircraft, it has no differential braking. And throttle up. Pretty easy to keep on the center of the runway. Just very minimal and small rudder inputs here. Tail is already up. And we are barreling down the runway at 200 kilometers an hour, and that is rapidly increasing. Okay, let's pull up, gear up. We have a nice gear indicator there. And there we go, heard the clunks. Our gear is up. Let's fly straight and level to see how fast we can get this aircraft up to. Just mixture slightly, passing 300 kilometers an hour. Closing in on 400. It is a fairly fast aircraft and a really good boom and zoomer. The roll rate is not bad either compared to most aircraft. It's not awful and it's not great. It's kind of middle of the road, it would seem. All right, and we are continuing to increase at 450 kilometers per hour and level flight. And that is still increasing. I'm sure we could get it up much higher than that. But I don't want to bore you folks. Let's test the roll rate. Yeah, roll is okay. Nothing to write home about. But climb rate is very good, as you would expect with a late war aircraft. Go ahead and bring this thing into a climb. And we're sitting around 400 kilometers an hour, decreasing a little bit, but we are rocketing up here. Overall, the performance of the aircraft is definitely one of the better Soviet aircraft we have in game. As, like I said, you would expect, it is a later iteration of any Yak we currently have in game, so. But enough just flying around. Let's get into a combat situation and see how the Yak-9 handles. Okay, here we are in the combat scenario. We have a large group of enemy aircraft at 12 o'clock. It looks like fighters are coming in. Let's go ahead and engage the fighter aircraft. It's like a Messerschmitt. Yep. All right, let's see what we got here. It's like a group of 4 Me-109s. We have the 20mm cannon. That should be more than enough to take out enemy fighter aircraft. There we go. There's a 109. Get right on a 6 and see what this armament can do. Hit right in the wing. Short burst has popped his radiator, and it looks like he also has a fuel leak. I have an aircraft on my 6 o'clock. It does not look very happy. My recent actions. Let's close the canopy. Oh boy. Hello. No, thank you. All right, we juked them. Let's get back on the 6 of our friend. Make sure those Me-109s aren't following me. All right, here we go. This 109 is not looking very good. It's definitely seen better days. The velocity of these cannons is quite good, however. Let's shoot the machine gun a little bit. There we go. Another good couple of hits on the 109. That thing is not looking really good, but it's still airborne, surprisingly. We'll come back around. And we'll do one more pass and really lay into it with our cannon. It's a very resilient 109. All right. He will definitely go down eventually. I'm amazed he's still flying. Let's see what else we have in the area. More 109s. One's actually, it looks like he's turning towards me. No, he's turning away. Let's engage them. That 109 that is leaking fuel and coolant is certainly out of the fight. Looks like we have one at 12 o'clock. Blacking out here. Come on. Gotta pull some lead here. Oh boy. Oh, and there we go. That was pretty good right there. All right, see what other targets we have. Splash one. All right, I'm passing a Focke-Wulf now. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get good hits on that. That's okay. Go ahead and climb up and reassess the situation. All right, a Focke-Wulf down low. Climb above him and try to slot in on his 6 o'clock. Perfect. Hello, Mr. 190. Nice and close. There's another one. That cannon is pretty devastating. Honestly, I don't think I was depressing my trigger far enough to actually shoot my cannon at the 109. I think a lot of that may have just been machine gun fire. But the 20mm cannon is seems pretty good. We have another Focke-Wulf. I kind of want to find another BF-109 and get in a good dogfight against it, but we're really just testing out armament here. I'm excited to see how the 37mm cannon will do. There we go. Focke-Wulf 12 o'clock. Oh, whoa, Focke-Wulf right below me. Hello. I'm gonna throttle down, try not to overshoot. Do not want to be on the receiving end of his guns. Good hit, blew off his tail, or his rudder. Let's try to stick on him, get one more good, solid burst. Oh, he's bailing, and he's on fire. Wow. Yeah, this aircraft is something else. All right, we have a Yak right below us. Don't want to engage him. Let's see. Anything else in the area? I really want to try to find another 109. I may have to just settle for another Focke-Wulf. Let's avoid blacking out. Right on the edge there. Ooh. Getting close. All right. There he is. That's a Yak. Uh-oh. Lots of Yaks in the area now. It seems we've cleaned up the enemy. There's a 109. Let's engage that. Avoid blacking out. It seems like it's pretty easy to actually black out on this thing. You can pull quite a lot of G. You're going so bloody fast. Uh-oh, 109. 6 o'clock. Alright, shook him. I want to test my armament out on a 109. Okay, here's a 109, right in my sights. Good hit. Another good solid hit with the cannon. Wow, the 109's just really resilient, it seems. Hello. Let's get back on him. Again, I don't think this 109 is going anywhere but home at this point, but... Oh, looks like he's going down. Splash. Few hits. Oh boy. All right, we got hit by something. I don't even... Oh, I think it's time to disengage from this fight and figure out how the Yak-9T fares. So let's go ahead and get the hell out of Dodge, and I'll see you guys on the Yak-9T. Okay, here we are. I just created a quick mission battle, and we are going up against some ducks and BF-109s. As you can see, the cockpit for the Yak-9T is very similar to the Yak-9. I did not take the reflector sight this time because I really just wanted to showcase the iron sight that comes stock. Also, the grip is different. We have a KG-12 grip instead of the other grip that's in the Yak-9, which I thought was kind of interesting. All right, made a quick pass on that duck. I think I peppered it with some machine gun fire, sort of a coolant leak, but unfortunately nothing too crazy with the cannon. See, there's a few other Yaks lingering about. All right, coming in on the same duck as before. Oh, there we go. Got a good cannon hit there. And we have a 109 on our 6 o'clock. All right, let's try to shake him and then see what the 37mm cannon does against a BF-109. I am quite keen to see that. There it goes, right above me. Hello there. It's a G6, so. All right, on his 6 o'clock. This 109 is going fast. Let's try to lead a little bit. Let's get on him. Oh, there goes his wing. That was bad for him. Still is a little tricky to land hits, but if you do, it's devastating. There's the ducks. Let's go up there and re-engage them. That was pretty nuts. We have an ammo counter here. Let us know how many rounds we still have. All right, let's get on those ducks. That was just fun right there. Oh, wow, that Yak just tore into one of them. Got a good hit there. Something's flying off. All right, rapidly approaching this duck. I will say, I think I do prefer the reflector sight, but this iron sight does have charm. It does have that factor, I suppose. It's cool that we have the option. Okay, starting an engine fire. And we'll swing back around and come down on our final target. Looks like it's getting peppered by another friendly airplane. Oh, yeah. Oh, 2 good hits. I did take the high explosive ammo in our cannon, and he's going down. Yeah, that cannon, it's pretty crazy. It's a lot of fun, though. I did want to test it out in this video to showcase it for you guys, so... Overall, not too bad. It's definitely easier to hit targets, air targets at least, with this cannon than the P39 cannon. So it does have that going for it. Overall, I have to say, I really do like the Yak-9, and I'm happy to see it in the game. I do want to see more Eastern Front stuff. There's still a lot they can do with the Eastern Front, so I'm happy to see it's still being actively supported, and with collector's aircraft and whatnot, so... Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this first look video. It was certainly fun to make, and it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I would expect them to be a bit more frequent as Battle of Normandy approaches. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like, as it really helps the channel out. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you guys on the next one.